真を確認。
Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video on the counter side. I said in my last video when I was talking about the next awakened character, if I had any more information on who it is, I will make a separate video on that, and that is what this video is going to be about. So in today's video, I will be taking a look at the next awakened character that will be coming out next week. So yes, we only have a couple of days now before this awakened character gets released and the PvP meta completely changes and a lot of the air type units that we are currently using becomes obsolete. So right now with the release of the brand new counterparts, we got a very good air type character. However, she's not going to be able to shine for too long because the next awakened character is going to be awakened Sooyeon, and she is definitely the queen of PvP in terms of queen of the skies. She is goddamn amazing. She's going to start wrecking in PvP when she gets released, and yeah, people need to realize that when this character drops, you definitely want to get her, and then you guys can start using her in PvE and PvP content. But anyways, yeah, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, stay tuned for more content on counter side. Let's get to 10k subscribers. At 10k subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway, so definitely stay tuned for that. When the official release of this update comes out, I will be making a separate video of me summoning for Awakened Sooyeon. Right now in my SEA server, I have about 2,300 black cards, which isn't enough to go to Pity. However, we still have a week, 3 weeks until the banner goes completely. So 1 week before the banner comes out, and then 2 weeks for the banner to stay up. And then that should be enough time for me to, let's say I get extremely unlucky, sorry. I can go all the way to Pity and grab myself an Awakened Sooyeon, and that is going to make my Awakened team very OP in PvP. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the skills for Awakened Sooyeon and why she's such an amazing character and why I believe she is a must-have character. Well, obviously, if you don't have Awakened Yeon, you don't have Awakened Sooyeon, then yeah, those summon for this character, go ahead and get those first. But if you take a look at my recent video where I made a new Holy Trinity, I did say that Sooyeon is part of the new Holy Trinity in my books because she's so good. So with this character, I will be taking a look at the counter side employee guide, which basically goes over the skills and a few descriptions on this character. So yeah, an awakened air type unit that is the bane of existence for other air type units. So Rosaria and Ludmilla, Evelyn, yeah, goodbye in PvP. She has the strongest ETB passive, so basically when she spawns in, she does an animation, and that is enough to actually kill some of the air type units out there. Not only does it hit the whole battlefield, but it can actually one-shot most of the flying units like Rosaria and Ludmilla. She buffs non-awakened counter rangers and gives them 30% skill, haste, and immunity to hit stuns. So Kao, Yeon, Rosaria, and other rangers get an absurd boost when paired with this unit over here. Not only is she a solid awakened character in terms of dealing damage to air type units, she also buffs other ranger characters out there. So if you want to run like a team with strikers and ranger characters, your ranger characters will be dealing or dishing out more damage. So you already know Yeon is actually pretty annoying right now, but if you add Sooyeon and Yeon, this increase in skill haste is going to make Yeon very toxic in PvP. Before I go over to the character skills, let's go ahead and showcase the animation as well. As you can see before that, actually, she only has this skin, her normal skin. She doesn't have any other skins besides this, which kind of sucks because I feel like she's a character that deserves more skin. But anyways, let's go over to some gameplay. A few information about Awakened Sooyeon. She is a 5 deployment cost character, and she attacks all type characters, so air type, ground type characters, and she is a ranger unit. So when you spawn her into the match, she has her own special animation, and that is technically enough to kill most of the air type characters out there. So going over to her basic attack, fires a blaster inflicting AoE damage on and around the target. In Gauntlet, aerial melee attack additionally inflicts damage by 20% of current HP, ships excluded. So she's just like Awakened Mina, which does extra damage in Gauntlet, but it doesn't mean that this character is completely a gauntlet type character. You can actually use her in PvE as well. At attack level 5, air target hit by her melee attack receives minus 100% healing for 20 seconds. So yeah, you already know Rosario won't be able to heal, Ludmilla will not be able to heal, Evelyn will not be able to heal. Going over to her passive, quickly enters the battle and attacks all units when deployed. In Gauntlet, additional inflicts damage on air units except for ships by 33% of her current HP. So I'm not really too sure on what type of build you want to give her, whether you want to build her with like full HP so that you can maximize the amount of damage she can deal, or you want to build her with some cooldown reduction so that you can actually spam her special and ultimate multiple times. But if I do have information on which gear is the best for her, I would definitely make a separate video on that. But right now in the SEA server, to prepare for this character, I think I'm going to start working on some base HP gear. So yeah, grants all non-awakening ranger characters immunity to hit stuns from special or lower skill. This is a passive, so there isn't like a time limit on this. So at skill level 5, buffs also includes skill haste plus 30%. This is a huge passive in terms of what it does. It's very OP. Now going over to the special, let's go ahead and showcase the animation for this. Releases her new strategic uniform arsenal weapon, or wing, autonomous weapons, inflicting AoE damage on and around target, casting a barrier equal to 30% of her max HP for 6 seconds. So yeah, I think HP gear, which is going to be best for her, making her extra tanky as well after this skill. So at skill level 5, damage taken is minus 30% for barrier duration. So yeah, that is also going to make her very tanky. Now moving on to the special, inflicting AoE damage in front and the powerful, that makes no sense. Inflicting AoE damage in front with the powerful energy, grants immunity to hit stuns from special or lower skills for 12 seconds after the skill. A skill level 5 cooldown is reduced by 6 seconds. Buff also adds attack plus 15%. Not only does she deal extra damage, she has a very nice buff in terms of protecting herself. Does she give allies barrier? Caster barrier? I don't think she gives allies barrier, it's only herself. But still, that is very good. Now look at the jiggle physics if you guys can actually notice right now. So based on what I've read so far, you guys can already tell that this unit is fully stacked with abilities that's going to make her very hard to kill in PvP and make sure that she deals a huge amount of damage in PvP. But let's take a look at the PvE side. She is great in PvE content where you need to deal with air units or just to add a buff off to ranger characters. A must-have unit for guild co-op for the big boss there. So right now, like I said, the most content or the main co-op content we guys are doing right now is the guild battle, where we go ahead trying to increase the amount of damage you can do to the bosses. She is going to be a must-have for that. So if you guys want to make sure your guild is dealing a huge amount of damage, or your guild is ranked up very high, you definitely want to grab this unit so you guys can go ahead and start making a better team right now, and you guys can increase your damage. So right now I want to focus on increasing my damage in the guild co-op, so I'm definitely going to grab this character for that reason as well. But yeah, I don't feel like a lot of people are going to have enough resources to actually summon for this character, because last month we got last month we got 2 awakened, like must-have awakened characters, and I'm pretty sure free-to-play players have already spent all the free-to-play black tickets, not all of it. But unless you get very unlucky and you have to go to pity, I feel like most people won't be able to have enough to go to pity. But that should still save you up for the next awakened character, which I believe it's going to be replace a king, queen, both of them. And then after that, it's going to be Ministrar, which is another unit I would actually recommend, or another awakened character I recommend people to go ahead and grab. Anyways, hopefully you guys like this video. Tell me down in the comment section if you guys are excited for this brand new awakened character. We all know that she got skipped. Basically, the game developers skipped on her, but it looks like they decided to release her this following update. So yeah, it's time to get excited. Is she worth pulling for? Totally. But if you are free to play and you don't have awakened Yeon and awakened Sooyeon, you should get them first before getting this character. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.
Was it the voice? Was it the fire burning in me? All of the noise turned into choirs of harmony.